All right, team, Monday morning, we're going to do a wrap-up video. Well, let me get to the trailer first. We took the trailer Tuesday. We had the steel shred load, and it was 5,560 pounds, 5560. Oh, other than that, we have been doing pickups. That's all we've done this week. We haven't shredded, or not shredded, but scrapped a single thing. All we have done is pickup after pickup after pickup. Let me pause just a second. Alright, so yeah, pickup after pickup after pickup. We did a couple house cleanouts, apartment cleanouts. Whoa. We picked up some miscellaneous stuff. We did some bicycles, etc. I think the grill's new. This treadmill's new. That's part of the light fixtures that are over there. Anyway, there's a bunch of new stuff. We got a buoy. A really big buoy. Anyway, I'll walk you around. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just walk around. The ladder's not new. We did pick it up at a haul-away, but it was a while back. I had to grab that ladder because I couldn't find my little steel ladder. Anyway, we'll just kind of walk you around. I'll try and point out some new stuff, but a lot of it's not very exciting. Anyway, we'll do quick. Let me pause you, though, and then we'll get going. All right. So we did get this elliptical. We got the bike parts, which these are kind of cool. I did get some older. And that's a classic fender there, antique. There's some more older parts in there. Anyway, we did get the vacuum. We got this elliptical. I got the rolling cart, which is missing a wheel and is probably trash. Let's see, this is like the apartment clean out. Got some folding chairs, some junk basically. Some of this is just needs to go to the trash. But when you clean something out, you don't normally get a pick. You know what I mean? I can't just cherry pick it and leave the garbage. I got to take it all. We did get the this pile of bicycles is new. We got a composter, which I threw it together to see if I had it all, which we do. Anyway, let me cruise the east side, west side for you. Alright, we'll start on the east side. You've seen all that. I believe this dryer's new. You've seen the dishwasher. You've seen the mower. You've seen... I just need to peel this door. You've seen it though. Just need to peel the aluminum off that. Because my yard... They don't give you anything for that. They look at that as, you know, oh, you have an aluminum rivet and a large piece of steel. Or you have a concrete pole, not a concrete, a cement tube full of concrete. They'll take it, but they won't even pay you for it. Which kind of makes sense, but... Oh, you have seen all this, but I will just scan it real quick for you. No, maybe you haven't seen all this. Some wheelchair parts ended up out here. And those bike frames, I'm sure, are new. I'm sure some of that's new, but most of this you've probably seen. We did pick up bikes, but I've delivered none of them back here, so these are all our standard bikes. We did have one of our regulars called us, regular customer, and said he had some bikes we needed to pick up for him. So me and Mrs. Duggar and Long Haul cruised over there and picked up bikes. These are our rollers. We're heading into the west side, guys. Sorry. I'm just going to do an uncut walk over. So here's our roller bikes, which need some serious sorting. Anyway, and we did pick up more bikes. I don't know if I can get a good shot of this for you. I gotta take that strap off. I'll leave my straps on because they get sun baked out. Anyway, we picked up some bikes. We try the side, I guess. But they needed to get rid of some bikes, so they called us and we went over. Me, Mrs. Duggar, and Long Haul. I should have got a shot of this before I parked it over here in the tree. Anyway, so you will see these over and over and over again. Basically what we did was we stacked I don't know, maybe 8 bikes across, and then we double stacked on top. I don't know if you can pick that out, but so we did bikes, you know, standing up like they were in a bike rack across, then we did another set across the top. And then, as you know, some of them just got tossed up there. I was running out of room. And anyway, that's the excitement there. It's quite a few bikes. Like I said, you're going to see them over and over and over and over again, because once they get unloaded, I'll probably show them to you on the ground. And then, of course, we got to go through and take all our aluminum pieces off. I don't think there's a lot of aluminum frames in there, but there's usually all the aluminum, the brake handles and stuff. Like, this is usually aluminum. This can be aluminum. This can be aluminum sometimes. I haven't done anything with those because they're attached. They're like pressed together. Usually the seat thing's aluminum. A lot of the times the wheel's aluminum. The brakes here, the levers here, these arms, front and back, a lot of times they're aluminum. The pedal cranks, a lot of the times are aluminum. And the kickstands, this one doesn't have a kickstand, but they're like a cheap aluminum, like a cast almost. I do not see any currently. Like that one's aluminum, I bet. Like that guy's probably aluminum, so's that one behind him there. Anyway, got a hamburger bell. Anyway, those are the kind of little parts we're taking off the steel frames. And obviously if they got a aluminum frame, we got to strip it all down too. Alright guys, still Monday morning. I think that's about it. The only thing is, I mean, everybody's scrapyard's different, but when I say they won't give you money for stuff, like people bring in their chain link fence poles with that big plug of concrete still on the end of it, and you know, they're not going to give you, they won't give you scrap steel for that. They'll take it off your hands, but they won't pay you for it. And like the poles that protect doors or protect the gas pumps, the, like, you know, 6-inch metal pole that's been filled with concrete, they'll take them off your hands, but they won't pay you for them. And people are actually upset that, you know, hey, it's steel, why won't you pay me? And it's like, well, because there's 80 pounds of concrete down the middle of your steel pole. I don't understand why people get upset about that, but they do. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about by that aluminum skin door. They will look at that and go, yeah, heck, there's aluminum on it, but the majority of the weight is that particle board sheet. We're not going to pay you. So you can break it further, or you can just give it to us. So that's what they do at my yard. The other thing is light ballasts. So the last set of lights I took, I left the ballasts on them. They made Mrs. Duggar separate them out of the trailer and take the light ballasts off. They can't go in with the scrap. They can't go in with the shred anymore. Because the first time I took them off, and they told me they'd give me 2 cents a pound loose. So I ended up throwing them in a dryer and taking them back and getting like a nickel a pound to shred. And then this time, they said they can't be in the shred. They'll still give you 2 cents a pound, but now they have to be separated out. You can't have them in with your shred. So they've changed the rule on that one for me too, which ain't a big deal. I don't normally get a lot of light fixtures. The places I go and the things I do, I just normally don't get a lot. It's really hit and miss on that one. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for a wrap up. I can't think of anything I forgot about, and a lot of the stuff I picked up is just the standard stuff you guys see every week. So I think we're going to do end of the video here. So thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I will see you next week.